I was today years old when I learned that we're on day 3 of a government shutdown in the U.S. However, because the information on NOAA provides necessary information to protect life and property, the site will be updated and maintained during the shutdown, so we get to continue to have a weather report, everybody. Applause, applause, the show will go on. We're skipping right over hurricane news because there just isn't any right now. Yay, yay. Record high temperatures are likely across the northern plains, upper Mississippi Valley, and the Great Lakes today as the heat wave continues unseasonably. Heavy rains are continuing and flooding is possible along the east coast of Florida, so look out for that. And in the west coast and the mountain states, we do have this system tracking above my head. This will continue to promote precipitation chances, moderate to heavy rain, isolated flash flooding concerns, so be aware with your locals to see if that means you. High temperatures today, west coast seeing a lot of 60s, low 60s to high 60s, 70s in some places, but overall a lovely cool down, but it looks very nice on the west coast. Intermountain states are seeing a very similar story, but the southwest itself is pretty hot, as well as the parts of the mountain states that dip down into the plains. Plainsy Poos, we're going to be on fire. As you can see, unseasonable heat wave from border to border, giving us high 80s and up to like mid 90s for some areas. So everybody stay super hydrated and don't die. I know my AC was chugging to keep up with just today's highs. So yesterday's highs. So today's highs. Good luck. Midwest, including the Lake States and all the way down to the Gulf, seeing high 80s, mid to high 80s as well. Stay cool out there, everybody. And the East Coast, a little bit cooler for New England. And as you get down into about North Carolina, it does start to heat up as you get south of that area. South Carolina all the way to the tip of Florida, looking for more like the high 70s into the mid 80s. McMurdo Station on the Ross Sea in Antarctica sitting at 5 degrees Fahrenheit, but you do have some winds blowing from the east at 22 miles per hour with gusts up to 28, giving you a real feel of negative 23 degrees. And it is sunny. Alaskatarian seeing widespread high wind threat from the Aleutians to the west coast, and that's going to last middle to late of next week. We will keep an eye on you. Let's check your temperatures. High temperatures today for the Arctic Circle, 32 degrees, 36, 37 for parts north of the interior and the coastlines, 40s for the mid-interior and coastline of the Bering Sea, 56 to 52 for the Aleutians, 57 to 51 near Anchorage, and 50 for the Panhandle. Friends in Hawaii seeing a gentle to moderate east-southeast winds continuing through Saturday morning in response to an approaching cold front that's in the north-central Pacific. That's going to allow localized daytime sea breezes and overnight land breezes to continue. Moderate trades are forecasted to build back by late Saturday and remain into early next week, with new highs building north of the state thereafter. High temperatures today for the island chain in the low 80s to the low 90s for most areas. I'm Ayla Mooney, Weather Waifu, and we will continue to report weather through the government shutdown. I don't know if they'll tell us when the government shutdown is over, but I'm so out of touch I didn't even know we were on day 3. So, hey, everybody should go to a national park and jump a fence gate, you know, because we're pirates. Yar har! Okay, bye!